Hi guys, thanks for joining Gina's Grooming channel. I want to introduce you to a very special guest. This is Ziggy. He is a 12-year-old Puli, and as you can see, he is a corded dog. Pulis are one of the rare breeds that do come in a corded variety. You also will see a dog called a Commodore, and also poodles can also come in corded varieties. And what these cords are, they're not mats, very different. They are cords that are separated at the root, right? So you can see that the skin is breathing around these cords, each individual cord, and it's our job as groomers to go ahead and separate them and keep them separate so that they don't tangle and mat up into any balls of mats so that it doesn't pull the skin. What we want to make sure is that if Ziggy moves one part of his body, it's not going to affect the rest of the part of the body. And these cords are incredibly light as a feather. So as long as we keep them separated, Ziggy should be able to get all these cords on his body all his life, and I've been working with him for a while without any discomfort at all. So I saved a little section to show you guys how we separate these cords, okay? So you can see this one's kind of grouped together. What I do is I use my fingers to go ahead and separate the cords. And then in order to help me, is I have some waterless shampoo. I use the BioGroom waterless bath. I go ahead and spray some on my fingers, and then I go ahead and twist at the root, and I do this for every single cord on his body. So let's go into this section. See how it's clumped together? We're gonna go ahead and separate these, okay? Get to that root. My hands are still damp from the other spray, and go on. And we do this for the entire body to make sure that these cords stay separated and that the skin can breathe and that it doesn't become matting. Okay, going on to the next one. We kind of do this again for the entire body. Another thing I want to show you guys with cords is sometimes the cords become a little too fat. Let's take this one for instance. In fact, it's a little fat and connecting up to this one. I'm going to go ahead and try to separate those. Okay, that looks good. It's separating. But if they're a little bit too chunky, what I can do, thank you, baby, is take my safety scissors and go ahead and separate and help out separating thicker cords. So I do use my scissors in conjunction, and if I sometimes get to a cord that's a little tight, I'll go ahead and cut through it and then spin. Encourage it to cord and to separate it from its brothers and sisters around it. Now what I just showed you is something that we can do with our pet Pulis. Pulis are a specialty breed, so definitely people who really know how to show these Pulis are handlers, breeders, but as general pet groomers, we absolutely are able to handle these codes. This is a pet, so we have a little bit of other liberties. I take his face a little shorter, I scoop under his belly with a 10, so there's a lot of things that I do for Ziggy because he is a pet to keep him more comfortable, but he can still rock this amazing look with the cords, with well-maintained cords, and also his mommy does a lot of this also at home in between visits, so I encourage any Puli owners to jump in and help separate these cords. All right, thanks guys for joining us. If you like this video, please remember to click that thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing. We will see you next time, right, Ziggy? Say bye. Bye guys, thanks.